This is Robert and his 2-year-old son, Blaze. Now, Robert, they have been unable to You are a single father.
That's right.
Okay. They have been unable to diagnose Blaze, and without a proper diagnosis, how long can he live?
Well, they tell me 3 years his prognosis is, but there's no telling, I guess, really how long he could live.
Right. And he's 2 now.
He's 2 now, yes.
Right. Did anything go wrong in your wife's pregnancy?
No, we did not have any idea at all until Blaze was born that there was anything wrong.
Right. And you live in kind of a rural area?
Yes.
Has your wife departed the scene?
Yes.
She's not around, so you take care of the baby.
Yes, I take care of him and work.
It must be, and work too. It must be very hard on you.
Yes, it is. I have nurses at home that help me out a lot.
Tell me, so that we can, maybe a doctor is watching and maybe we can help with the diagnosis. I know that's why you're here today.
Yes.
Tell us what's wrong with Blaze. All the things you know, so that some medical type person can figure it out.
Well, he has a brain disorder that's very rare. Hemiplegicencephaly. HME.
That is.
Yeah, HME.
Does it make seizures?
Yes, it does. One side of his brain is larger than the other.
Okay.
And it causes the seizures.
Right.
And it's very, very rare. So.
How many seizures would he have a day?
Oh, it could go from 25 to 100.
A day?
A day. Yes.
All right. And what are the other, did this start at birth?
Yes.
His first seizure was 7 hours old?
Yes, he was 7 hours.
Okay. Have they done chromosome tests on why his head is large?
Yes. And everything came back fine. So they can't even tell me if it's genetic or they have no idea.
They do not know.
They have no idea.
They've done x-rays and
CT scans, and they could tell me that one side of his brain is larger than the other.
Is one side of his body larger?
Yes, so one side of his body is too.
And he has a trach.
He has a trach, and he has a feeding tube.
Okay.
He has problems swallowing.
All right. And they have never figured out. They don't give you...
They had a diagnosis at one time, and I took all the information I had to the specialist on that syndrome, and where they turned around and said that he didn't have it.
Oh, how? Doesn't this make you crazy?
Yes, yes. I put a lot of work into it, and we were just told so. They said we weren't eligible for their studies because he did not have that. So after about 6 more months, I found they gave me another possible diagnosis. And I sent everything out to Chicago, to the University of Chicago, and had the doctor look over everything there. And they said he didn't have that. So now we're back to trying to find a doctor that possibly knows something that could help us. I mean, I'd really just like to get his seizures under a little more control. The diagnosis isn't as important as that.
What can we do to help you, Robert?
Oh, God. Find me a doctor.
That knows what it is, right?
Yes.
I can understand that. That's terribly, terribly...
Yes, that's...
Tell me about you. How are you doing?
Well, this is the only child I have, so this is the only way on how to raise a child, is a sick child, so I'm doing okay. It's, I don't have much of a life, but it's fine with me.
Is it all right?
Oh, yes, yes. We spend lots of time together, me and Blaze, so it's fine with me. I mean, I wouldn't know no other way to care for a child, I'm sure I could handle it if he was normal, but...
We hope someone watching the show has information they can send, and we'll pass it along to you. We wanted to help him in any way we can. There is a division, I know you're concerned about the genetics.
Right, yes, I don't even know if I could have children again.
Of course. There is, we contacted someone from the Division of Genetics at the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. Have you ever been there?
No, I've heard of it.
It's a very good hospital. And they will see Blaze, and hopefully they'll help, or anybody watching will help. So can you go there with him if we arrange this?
Oh, sure. Most definitely.
Okay. We'll be right back.
has gone bad? If so, please call us at 1-800-93-SALAD and tell us your story.
If you've been seriously injured in any kind of